hablo desde la prisión. Wilson Manyoma. Borbona.
Damn, I just thought of something.
What'd you think of, bro? Let me know. You know I get nervous when you start thinking.
I don't know if I fucking named this episode right. I don't know if this is episode 117. Can we turn off the air conditioner?
It didn't
Is
work.
that possible?
You didn't install the clapper?
Nah, it's delayed.
There it is.
Just like that. I know. It's fucking hot down here.
It's not that bad.
Well, we had the AC on. It's about to get real sweaty in here.
It's 118. Saif just corrected us. So
What did I put? I put 117?
He loves to live in repeat land. Thank you, Saif. He loves to live in like a loop.
Yeah.
Berto lives in real life 51st dates.
100%.
Like real life.
Yep. Except mine's is bi-weekly. My shit's paycheck to paycheck.
It goes by pay periods, right?
My shit's the first and the 15th.
Yo, man, Saif, you're a real one, bro. I'm telling you, man. Saif's gonna be at the top of the guest list.
Yeah, facts. We appreciate you, my guy.
I'm telling you, if you ever in New York, man, hit us up, bro. You're more than welcome to come by.
Facts. Let you crash at Justin's crib. So,
facts.
Damn. Yo, funny thing. Now that I've started off on me doing something stupid, I'll transition to somebody else doing something stupid.
Me?
No, not you. Oh my God. I know what you're talking about. We could definitely talk about. We'll talk about that after this.
All right.
So there's a dude in Japan who food had been like disappearing from his house, or he thought like food was like disappearing from his house. He was like, something's going on over here. There's like food be missing and shit.
Yo, I feel him on that because I got some cans of Spam that just be going missing.
They just go missing. Well, for this guy, he decided to set up a camera because he thought something was afoot. Dude, there was a chick living in his closet for a year. A homeless lady, like living in, Japan's got those weird, they got like weird, like up above closets and shit.
Yeah.
They got those weird houses. There was a chick, he found her on video, like coming out. Like he would leave to go to work or whatever, and she would come out, hit the streets. He'd come back. She's back in the hole.
Bro, that's how you know sex is mad low in that country. Nobody's fucking over there, bro.
Nah, that's a fact.
Bro, nobody. You can tell there was some woman living in your fucking apartment. Come on, man. Are you kidding me, bro? You didn't know who was clogging the drain. You?
That's a fact.
I mean, come on, bro.
Where does all this hair come from?
Yeah, you fucking crazy, bro? Like,
Yeah,
come
that's
on.
actually very, you know what's funny is I didn't think about that shit.
Yeah, that's
But you're
how-
absolutely correct. It's like, where the fuck did all this hair come from?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Whose scrunchie is this?
Dude, that's fucking crazy. You know that country has like some of the lowest like sex numbers.
Is that true?
Oh yeah, they don't even fuck over there. They just like play games and read.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. It's because they're terrible porn. It's
Well,
all blurry.
everything's blurred out.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
You can't learn how to do Spider-Man moves fucking with a blurry screen. You don't know what's going on down there. It's
No.
just like skin on skin.
It's all pixelated and shit. I'm like, I don't even believe what I'm seeing here.
Not enough diversity and pigmentation. That's what I blame it on.
Yeah, facts, man.
Yeah, you throw some color in there. You put me in one of those blurry screens. You're gonna see what you're gonna be able to see what's what. I'll tell you right now. There's not enough blur you're gonna put on me.
Yeah, the chick's gonna be blurred out. Everything's gonna be blurred.
It's just gonna be a rectangle half the screen, just blurred out.
Yeah, facts. Twist says in the chat that alcohol consumption is down. They're trying
Japan?
to get them to drink more. Get out of here. They're trying to get them to drink more so that they start fucking. They're like, we need to just lower some inhibition here. Everybody start drinking. Everybody visit your local town hall and pick up your bottle of Smirnoff.
Why aren't they fucking out there?
It's people are just prioritizing career and shit. People are prioritizing career and they're just like, you know what? We got these really sophisticated like sex dummies and sex dolls and porn is free.
Yeah.
So people are just like, you know what? I don't feel like dealing with this shit. But then they're going to have like no workforce.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to get crazy. Yeah, that's the thing is if you're not having children, that's another thing. That's like one of the main reasons that they're trying to get them to start hooking up and having sex and dating is because
In 50
they're like,
years,
yo,
it's gonna be a shortage of people.
facts. There's going to be just elderly and no workforce.
Yeah. Damn.
You know, that shit is crazy. But anyway, when you said somebody dumb, he's dumb. But let me tell you guys about how dumb I am. All right, I'm gonna take this one on the chin because I gotta let you guys know how dumb I am. So I'm talking to Berto on a through text, and he sends me a screenshot, and he's like, "Bomb, bro." He's like, "Yo, Podbean hit us," and I'm like, "Oh shit." It's an invoice for $117. And I'm like, God damn, I knew the podcast about to start making some money at some point.
Yeah.
It's impossible. We've been dedicated for almost 2 years.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's no way we're not. I said, yo.
The least we deserved was the $117.
Yeah, that's the least they could have given us.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? I'm like, this is what's up. So I put the phone down and I'm like, babe. I'm like, yo, we making it. I said, get ready. Quit your job. Fuck all that school shit. No more studying. Dead that shit. Because I'm telling you right. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
This is Daddy 1 and Daddy 2 Rogan.
Which one you want? What you want? The Birkin?
Yeah, what you want? Which one you want? I opened 2 credit cards.
Yeah.
I opened 2 fucking credit cards. And I'm like, yo, it's about to get fucking popping.
This guy started writing his letter of resignation.
Bro, are you crazy? I almost hit send. So I tell Berto, I'm like, yo, bro, I'm like, it's about time we out here fucking getting some money. I mean, it's not much. It's not much. It's just like, you know, it's something.
Yeah.
So
So
I'm like,
$117.
facts. So I hit Berto and I'm like, yo, we finally getting some money. I'm like, bro, this shit is lit. Berto responds to me, what are you talking about? So I said, what do you mean? What am I talking about, bro? We're making money out here. Berto proceeds to tell me, that's not a check. That's a bill. Time to pay Podbean for the subscription for the distribution of the podcast. So I'm like, bro, are you fucking serious? Had to call my girl in, tell her to study again. You know,
Dude,
keep studying, mama.
That is so. He called me that night, and
Bro.
it was the fucking funniest thing. Because I'm telling you right now, if we got a check for $117, I would have showed up at their fucking house. You know, I would have pulled up like, we made it.
Made it out here. I swear to God, I cracked a drink. I spilled liquor in the house and didn't care. I was like, yo, when you get money out here, you don't care about nothing like that. Just let it be.
Damn, you were like, you were so close to never having to wear the same Air Force Ones twice.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Them shits got some miles on them. They got some miles on them, but
Yeah. Listen, man, you win some, you lose some. Turns out we owe them money.
yeah, it's true. That's true.
It is what it is.
Damn. See, look, Saif says we need to start doing some boxing training and get up in his YouTube boxing scene. I actually did box.
Did you see the last YouTube boxing match?
No, I
It was
think
just recently.
Really? Who was it?
I'm not super big into the people who participate in this stuff, but one of the guys, he's been on YouTube for a very long time. He used to have a channel called FloozyTube.
I know who you're talking about. Is he the dude that did he got like the hair tattoos on his head, right?
Yeah, that guy.
Okay.
So he had been boxed. He boxed before. Would you mind passing me a seltzer from in there?
Sure.
You'd be so kind.
Sure.
He boxed before in like another YouTube celebrity boxing thing. And now he's going to fight Deji. And I think Deji's fought in another YouTube boxing series too. He did. He fought in the YouTubers versus TikTokers. Deji is like a YouTuber from the UK.
Oh, Saif says he was there at the O2 Arena.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah, that's what you're saying, right, Saif, at the O2 Arena?
So it was those are the two fighters that I knew. I don't even know if they were the main event, but they were just interesting because FloozyTube lost like, I don't know, he looked like he dropped like 30 pounds and just got fucking shredded. Dude, he looked like Yoel Romero.
What?
Dude, fucking look up a picture of him right now. Type in fucking FloozyTube. He came out ready to fight, bro.
I wish we could pull that up.
Shredded. But anyways, I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but he didn't fucking win. He didn't just not win. Like, they threw in the towel. He's getting beat the fuck up.
See, that's the thing is fighting is different. Fighting is different. When people are in shape, people are physically strong, but a fight is different.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Yeah. No, you're 1,000% right. It don't matter what you look like. You could look like Yoel Romero, but if you can't scrap like Yoel Romero, then it doesn't matter what you look like.
Bro, I've seen so many dudes come in shredded. Damn. Bro, he lost mad weight, but that other picture is crazy, though. Damn, he got like the Doc Rivers hair tattoo.
Yeah.
The hell?
That shit never changes. It's the weirdest thing.
He did get shredded, but...
Dude, look, he's fucking shredded, right?
But he still got beat up, though. Which
he got beat the
doesn't
fuck
make any
up.
sense.
And the dude didn't... The guy, Deji, because I'm not familiar with even his content. Yo, is Deji KSI's brother? I think Deji's KSI's brother. I think they're... I don't know. I want to say they got famous for streaming... like FIFA or some shit like that. Yeah, it's his brother. So Deji's KSI's brother.
Okay. All right, but
that's the only fight I knew that was on the card. I don't know. I'm sure other famous YouTubers fought. I just don't know it. I should look it up. KSI
Yeah, it's his little
fought.
brother.
Yeah, KSI fought. He won too. Oh, the guy that he was fighting. Now I did watch that fight too. I'm such a degenerate that the fights just fucking come in one end and right out the other. But he fought somebody too that didn't want to fight back.
Deji?
Like, it ended up being KSI. It ended up just being a terrible fight. Like, even the commentators were saying it.
Well, that's what you get when you put people that aren't fighters in a fight.
Yeah, but then at the very least, these guys, even though 3 months isn't enough, 9 months isn't enough, they know that they were going to fight. They've been training to fight.
Yeah, but everybody has a plan until they get in the ring.
Yeah, everybody got a plan until they get punched in the face.
Yeah, and not even sometimes punched in the face. Sometimes it's just, you're just not ready for that shit. You're not ready for that. And them lights are bright.
Yeah.
Them lights are bright.
Dude, in the O2?
Huh? Of that event? Yeah. Go for it, bro.
It was Deji versus Fauci, Fusi, King Kenny versus Faye Sensei, Face Temper versus Slim Alber,
Oh, Face Temper fought?
Dean the Great versus Evil Hero,
Who Phase Temper?
Yeah.
Is that from like Phase Clan?
Yeah. He's a Face Clan member.
Sam Hyde versus Ian Thompson.
I don't know none of these people. You know these people?
I know I know FaZe Temper, and I don't know FaZe Sensei. I'm sure they're probably like Call of Duty streamers.
Huh. That's interesting, but
I know Deji and Fuzi. I don't know Deji, like I don't watch his stuff. I just know he's KSI's brother, and I don't watch KSI either. I don't got anything against them. I just happen not to watch them. I do watch that Sidemen show. I've watched a couple episodes of that. You ever seen that? Sidemen, it's like this YouTube show they do, and I might be ruining it. I think it's like a collective of like UK YouTubers, or they could just all be KSI's friends. I don't fucking know because I just kind of watch a couple episodes of it. But it's like this show where they take like hot girls who are sometimes celebrities themselves, and then they'll line up like them and all their boys, and they'll like kind of go through like the gauntlet, and she'll say like, oh, you get to stay, you get to go, you get to stay, you get to go, and they go through like 3 levels.
Oh, of like picking, like I guess these are attractive other people.
Yeah.
Damn, that's like
they just did it in LA, and they had like that chick that Adam 22 just signed. They had like a bunch of porn stars.
See, it's mad funny. Saif says it's funny to hear us talk about them because they're so big over there.
They're probably fucking enormous there.
Yeah, he's in the UK.
Yeah, no, they're probably huge there. I just don't like. Yeah, it's like us, not us because we don't really listen to watch the Paul brothers, but they're probably like the Paul brothers of the UK. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think they're even bigger than the Paul brothers over there.
Are they?
Yeah, they're very big over there.
For a while, the number one entertainment source was YouTube. Like even back until about like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Oh, for a while, the number one entertainment source was YouTube. I get it. What, they got bad cable there?
No, they were using it like the way we use Instagram and stuff like that.
Yeah.
People that are using YouTube kind of like that.
All right, so I use YouTube pretty much exclusively, bro. I'll tell you right now, the only reason I have cable at my house is because my girl watches Bravo.
I don't even have cable.
Dude, I would not have it. Dead ass.
Yeah,
I
I only have internet.
have YouTube and streaming apps. That's it.
Yeah. Yo, fucking Game of Thrones episode 2.
I didn't see even episode 1 yet.
I'm not going to tell you about it. But what I will tell you is it got 10.2 million views.
You know, I of course, dude. I mean, when shit is available for people to stream at their convenience or at their leisure, that's what makes views go crazy. Because if you think about it, there's videos that are decent content on the internet that are getting millions of views.
Yeah.
So when you put together a high-end show like that with high production value, high, incredible writing, top-level acting, costumes, that shit is going to go through the roof, man. Because think about it. Because now with streaming, there's like regular competition now. Like technically, streaming wise, we're trying to compete against those numbers. We're trying to get those eyes.
Yeah, technically, yeah.
Technically we're in the same space.
Yeah.
In the streaming space.
Yeah, we might
which
be.
Makes no fucking sense.
Doesn't make any sense. We're like in the complex next door. You know what I'm saying?
In the what?
In the complex next door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are.
Yeah.
We're going out and having a cigarette.
Yeah.
And we're looking at them just rolling in money. You know what I'm saying? But don't worry, man. I'm convinced in time,
we'll move into the other complex.
But yeah,
into
that's right.
Into the big boy house.
And then we tell them they gotta leave.
Yeah.
But I just appreciate our loyal viewership because we have the same people
Facts.
every time. So shout out everybody. Shout out Chris, Saif, George, even though you always think that you got some way to make our show better. Shout out Twiz. Shout out everybody. George, you're welcome to come on and be a guest.
George, are you looking for a gig? We're not paying, but we need a producer part-time.
Yeah, if you want to come over and just give us some feedback.
A set producer.
Yeah. Come on. Instead of contributing to the conversation, just tell me how I'm looking the wrong way. Just come on and let me know.
Yo, Chris talked about the Lord of the Rings. We talked about that when the trailer dropped, and I was talking about how excited I am to watch it. I feel like I love that kind of content, like that kind of movie, but the fucking dialogue, I just can't survive it. And I think it's strictly because I watch a lot of TV in bed. That sounds fucking soft, right? As I said it, I felt soft. I watch TV in bed, but that's the truth. I watch TV in bed. So when it comes to content that has a lot of dialogue, I just fucking fall asleep.
I don't think it has to do with the dialogue. I think it has to do with the fact that you're in bed at nighttime. That's what people do in bed at night is you sleep.
No, but if I'm watching fucking Mission Impossible or Indian Matchmaker, I'm staying up all night.
I mean, Indian Matchmaker, you're hilarious.
Yo, my shorty loves that shit.
Bro, you know what? The other night you're funny because, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I can't, you guy. When I can't sleep without the AC cranking.
Okay.
Dude, if I get hot, I wake up instantly and I can't sleep. That's just what it is. The other night, I made the mistake of watching fights in bed. I started to sweat under the blanket. Bro, I was sweating watching these fights like I was watching Cops. I was fucking sweating. I was like, yo, I need to get out from under here. I said, because I'm dying. So then I couldn't cool down the rest of the night. I had to take a walk. I had to take a walk, get some ice water. I was like, I need to bring my core temperature down. Dude,
That's
my
so
feet
funny.
were hot.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Bro, I was just hot all around. I was in the fight. I'm like, why do I feel like I'm going to weigh-ins?
Yeah.
Why am I I don't fucking understand what the hell is going on.
You sound about to kick in the door?
Bro, I felt like they were watching me piss. That's how much I was sweating. I was like, I can't believe this.
That's so funny. Yeah, I'm actually the opposite in the sense that I'm not the one in my house that wants it colder. My chick wants it colder way more. She fucking cranks down the AC. And my kid never sleeps with a blanket. Ever sleeps with anything on her. She's weird. And it'd be freezing at night. I'm bundled up. I'll touch her and she's radiating heat.
Dude, she's one of those people that she's growing though. That's what that is.
Yeah, well,
her body's working. Don't get it twisted. While she's sleeping, she's waking up like a centimeter taller, and you can't tell because you're seeing her every day. Maybe not a centimeter, but
I get what
you
know
what I'm saying.
Yeah, kids are crazy like that, bro.
She's like, hey, you don't even know, but my heart just grew an inch. over the past 2 months. You have no idea.
Humans are insane. Not just humans, like animals too, because they go through it too. The fact that we just grow,
Yeah.
the fuck,
Dude, I can't wrap my head around that. You taking me that deep?
I don't want to go there, but
I'll tell you what. Speaking of animals, I got something that been fucking irritating me.
let's hear it.
Why do people feel entitled to be able to approach your dog when they're a complete stranger?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with
They're like,
people.
oh, your dog's a little skittish. I'm like, no, I don't know you. That's
like-
what that is.
Bitch, we're both skittish. What do you need?
Yeah. They're like, oh, is she friendly? I'm like, yeah, she's friendly if I fucking know you. I don't know you, man. She's doing her job. Yeah, she's skittish because I'm skittish.
You know what?
When her hairs go up like that, keep your hands in your fucking pocket. All right?
You're making us nervous.
Yeah. Yeah, you're making me nervous.
You know what
Yeah, they do pack. Them dudes is murderers.
You know what I tell people when they ask me if he's friendly? I just say, well, he hasn't bitten anybody yet.
Yeah. That's, that's a fact.
I don't fucking know if he's gonna fuck. I don't know how he's gonna react to you. I've never fucking met you. He's never met you.
No.
Don't fucking pet him.
And we haven't started talking. Once I start a dialogue with a person, now my dog is like, oh, he's cool. Like, if I don't know you and you just start walking toward me, I don't want her to welcome you.
Yeah.
She's doing her job. There's a reason I didn't get a Yorkie.
There's one thing I will put up with, though. Well, not that I put up with, but that I do myself. And I don't know if you appreciate this or not.
What's that? I'll let
But
you
when
know.
I see a dog in the wild, I can't help it but to look at that shit until it looks at me and then to try to say hello to that shit from a distance.
Oh, bro, that's me too.
You know,
But
like,
I was
oh, wait,
saying-
look at that dog, look at that dog. I'm telling everybody around us that there's
Yeah.
a dog coming, and I want to wave at it, I want to try to get his attention slightly. I don't want to distract it, but I want to say hello. I'm not going to go over there and touch it. I wouldn't do that to a human, you know what I'm saying? That's creepy. Can you imagine you see a bad bitch walking down the street, like, hey guys, hey, there's one over there, and you just fucking gawk until she looks at you, and then, you know what? Never mind, I feel like I've done that before. I take that back. In my single days, I feel like that situation, I might have been on a pier at this point when I did that, if I think back correctly.
Maybe.
It just brought a memory to my head. But no, I will do. But I never go up and touch anybody's fucking dog.
No, it's just people just thinking that it's a good idea to just approach a stranger that has a dog. Like that dog, this is a dark street. This happened when I was walking the other night. I'm walking my dog. And
At night?
Yeah. And somebody just starts walking toward me. Like they want to. And I'm like, dude, like, no. I didn't even see the person. The reason that I knew that person was there was I saw my dog's hairs go up on her back. And her tail gets like a boner. Like this. It just gets stiff and up in the air, just like this.
Yeah, spidey sense.
Yeah, so I'm like, what the hell? I look, and there's some person walking toward me. In the shadows and shit. I almost let her off the leash. Let alone welcome you over here.
Yeah.
And then he comes over and he's like, hey, man, how are you, man? Is she friendly? I love dogs. And I'm like, you should have said that 10 yards out.
Yeah. At night, I could see that. The only time you could pet my dog is if we're at the Puerto Rican Day Parade and we're in the crowd and you're touching it because we're so close to each other.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to pass the wrong message here. It's not that you can't pet my dog.
Yeah.
But it's that to feel entitled to the fact that a stranger's dog needs to welcome you as you approach it.
Yeah.
That's unreasonable.
Or to just walk up and pet it.
Yeah, you can't just walk up and I love people that start with the overhand pet. Don't come down on my dog like this. Let her smell you, the back of your hand.
Yeah. I went to the vet the other day, and it's funny because the vet didn't even do that. Well, she most certainly didn't do the overhand thing, but she didn't even like go in strictly to pet my dog. Like she like felt him out for like 3 minutes before she even touched him.
Yeah.
Like, and then when she did, like she put the back of her hand out, he started licking it, and she was like, "Oh, you're a good boy." And then she started petting him and shit like that.
Yeah. That's what you got to do. I mean, your dog's much bigger than mine.
Yeah.
I mean, my dog's got some heart, but your dog
Dogs
has
in general, bro.
some fucking size. Like dogs in general is right. Like George says in the chat, he said his Maltese will do damage to your ankles on command.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. A Maltese will keep me at bay.
Yeah, 100%.
It's about. It really is a thing when they're like, it's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. When a little dog comes at me at 100, I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a car to climb on real quick.
We talked about this 2 weeks ago. I mentioned that Chihuahua. I was at somebody's house, and they had a Chihuahua that was just aggressive and really had me on my toes.
Well, that's the point. Dog was doing his job. I mean, damn, wait a minute. George, I think you always had a Maltese. That dog's still alive? Or is this a different one? You traded it in for a newer model? You had a Maltese back in the day, if I recall.
Maybe he just did. Maybe you know how some people they like some breeds of dogs, they just like cop another one.
Yeah, that was
I feel like that happens a lot.
Same one, George. That dog got to be 21 years old. That dog's old enough to drink.
I was just gonna say
in this life and the next.
I was just gonna say that dog could drink. That dog could have a beer.
Damn, bro.
Good for that dog.
You got a good one.
What's the dog's name?
12 years old.
Shout out to him or her.
Damn, bro. Saif said it looks like Master Shifu now. Facts. 12 years old. God damn, bro. And still kicking, bro.
Damn. Good for her.
Damn. Good for her, man. You guys did a good job with that dog, man.
I want to get back on the chat real quick because I feel like I missed a couple things. We talked about, damn, I can't go back to the part about sleeping, but it does happen. Yeah, it's the same thing with reading in bed. It does the same thing. Yo, did you see all the fucking flooding in Pakistan?
I did not.
Bro, they say like if it keeps like going, there's gonna be like a third of Pakistan underwater.
No way.
Like, dude, it's like, yeah, there's like 1,000 people reported dead. Like 1.1 thousand people reported dead.
Now, I know nothing about the climate of Pakistan.
Yeah.
What is their weather pattern? I thought, am I crazy for thinking it was like desert-like?
No, I think it is like that. It's Western Asia, so all of that is like, it's like the Middle East.
You know, I don't know shit about that when you start talking about Western parts of continents. I don't know. You might as well tell me north, south, east, west, and latitude and longitude. So, I have no idea what you're talking about.
So like Asia's like this, right? And then Europe and then like Africa over here. So it's like what would be like Northeast Africa weather. I imagine. I don't know it. There's mountains in Pakistan too. So it's probably cold and hot. Because now that I'm thinking about it, that's where some of the biggest mountain ranges are. What mountains are in Pakistan? Nobody.
Oh, wow. Yeah, look, Saif said, no, it's actually really diverse. Loads of mountains and stuff.
Yeah, so I know there's fucking mountains there. I think some of the biggest mountains. Is it the Himalayas? What is it? Which one of the mountains? There's
42 mountains over there.
There's 42 mountains there?
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Which one's the big one? I want to know which one's the top G. Which one's the
Speaking
biggest?
of top G, free Andrew Tate.
Yeah, free Andrew Tate.
Free to top G, man. Cut it out, everybody.
I'm almost you can't say that his name like that though. You got to call him Schmandrew Rate.
Free Schmandrew Schmate. All right, free him right now. Free to Schmop G.
Yeah. Poor Andrew Tate. How can you, yo, there's people who preach that the earth is flat on YouTube. There's like entire communities of people who fucking preach false information. And this guy can't exist.
They deaded this guy because they're scared of him. They're scared of him. He's got a lot of attention, and he's got the attention of the young men. And they're listening to him and they're paying attention, bro. And they're like, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna get off the couch and stop being a bitch.
Why don't they fucking worry about TikTok's algorithm feeding this shit to kids? Like, if they're really worried about it, it's not the people that's putting the stuff on the platform. It's the platform that's pushing it to them, right?
You know, he doesn't have
he doesn't even make it. Yeah, exactly. There's just other people that make it. Do you have the answer to the
Yes,
what
K2,
it?
28,250.
K2.
K2, that's that shit had people tripping in the
Yeah,
ER.
that shit put mad motherfuckers in
Smoke
the
that
hospital.
shit and eat your own hand.
That's that bath salt.
That's that gas station weed.
Yeah.
That K2, that's spice.
Yeah, that's that shit that's seasoned. That's that adobo shit.
Yeah, that's that adobo shit. You go ahead and rail some adobo. See if you don't fucking eat your neighbor. That shit'll get you. Go ahead.
Yeah, that shit's worse than being dusted.
It's the second highest mountain after Everest.
It's the second highest mountain after Everest. I knew that Pakistan had mountains, but thank you, Saeed, for letting us know it. Yeah, I figured. So yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going. We're going back to the flood. They're fucking flooding. That's it. And we have a water shortage somewhere in the United States right now, and these guys are fucking flooded.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of shortages, man. I hope everybody just use their vote smart.
There's like just recently there was a
lot of shit going
like
down,
a main that broke. Where'd that break? I think I got it in my phone in one of the states in Mississippi. Yeah, in Mississippi, there's the National Guard's over there giving out water. Said don't drink the don't drink the water. Mississippi National Guard will hand out water in Jackson, Maine.
Yeah, the main
The main water facility failed.
Whatever the plant that processes their water is shot.
God damn. So their whole plant that processes it is deaded?
You know what I don't get is how shit like that important, like, fails. Like, there's not like a redundant system. Airplanes did you know that everything on an airplane is like redundant?
Yeah.
Like, they have like 2 of everything.
Yeah.
Like they got 4 alternators because like there's one on each side that they got 2 of them. They got 2 fuel pumps on each side.
And they got like 4 engines and shit.
It's all redundant.
Yeah.
So like if one thing fails, the other thing fucking just backs it up.
Yeah, it's unlikely that multiple
Yeah.
items are the same, like just probability wise. But what you're saying about how shit like that fails, I think that's just corruption. So you have corrupt politicians that just take money out of that fund and put it elsewhere and reallocate it or whatever they want to do in hopes that system doesn't fail. And it goes well 9 times out of 10. But every now and then you took all that money out of that, whatever, the water main infrastructure fund. You took that shit and you fucked around with it.
Snorted it.
Yeah, exactly. You snorted it. You bought some hookers. You got some laptops and did some dirt on it. Mm-hmm. And then you ended up leaving it at the laptop repair shop and it all came out. So when you do that kind of shit, this one time, shit went bad.
Yeah. Chris says you'd be shocked how many critical infrastructures have no redundancy. The power grid, for instance.
Interesting. Spaz says 2 pilots. That's right. Pilot to co-pilot.
Oh, yeah. That is redundant as well.
Yeah. Damn. Good observation. Did I ever tell you about what I do when I get on an airplane?
Yeah, but you can say it again.
I look the pilot dead in the eye.
Mm-hmm,
and I say hello. I introduce myself. I tell him, I say, listen, my name's Justin. I got a podcast and shit. And if you do this thing right,
yeah,
I'm going to let all 9 of our listeners know.
We're gonna put you into the $117 that we almost made.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna big you up. Mm-hmm. Now, but on a serious note, I look at these guys. I like them to have a little snow on top, a little snow on the roof.
You like them to be older?
Yeah, I like them to have a little bit of, but not too old, not like senile, like 7 p.m. bedtime old.
Yeah, not Biden old.
No, not Biden old or Biden retarded. What I prefer is somebody that's like 50, in his 50s. I'll even take 60.
Yeah.
50, 60s. He flew before the technology is what it is now. He flew during the time it transitioned into the technology that it is now.
Yeah.
And he's flown with the technology as what it is.
When did World War II end? You want like a guy from the end of that era? Let's find out what year it was, find out how old they would be.
And I also appreciate that. Air Force pilots.
Yeah.
September 2nd,
1945.
Now that's a little too old.
Yeah.
1940. If he was in the war in 1945, no. My dad was born in 50, and he's like 72, 73 years old.
So you're not taking any World War II pilots?
No, you ain't doing that shit. Hell no.
Don't you want somebody that's seen some action?
And not somebody that thinks he's still in combat. Not that guy. He's gonna be like, "Meh." He's gonna have a flashback. The wrong bell is gonna go off, and somebody's gonna slam a door, and he's gonna be like, he's gonna like revert back and be like, eh. He's gonna do some crazy shit.
That's why the co-pilot's there, bro.
Yeah, what's he gonna do?
Keep that guy in check. I don't know, bro. Does he just chill out? Is he just there like, because the redundant fuel pump doesn't crank until the other one takes a shit. So does this guy just jerk off while this other guy flies and he just like waits for a stroke to happen?
He's not supposed to, but I'm sure he is. I'm sure he's on TikTok and shit like that while the other guy, I get, if I could be a fly on the wall in a cockpit, I'll probably never fly again.
There's no fucking way they're really flying that thing like with as much like freedom as we drive a car. You know? They got, first of all, tiny windows. You see the fucking windows in that thing?
What are you trying to see? What the fuck are you trying to see?
I don't know.
They ain't no traffic lights.
Yeah, no. I mean, other planes. I don't know. Birds.
It is tricky though, because you remember those few planes that went down because of a glitch in their program? They had a glitch, like this was like a few years back. They had this new style jet. Anybody that wants to correct me or be specific, there was this new jet that came out. It was like a new model. They were using it. Multiple airlines were using it, and like 3 of them went down. And the problem was there's like this automatic balancing type of technology that's supposed to like balance the plane out. Yo, this shit like wasn't Like it was getting stuck, saying that like the plane is like too high up. Like it's like too inverted or whatever. So then it was like forcing it down. And the fucking pilots like couldn't fight against that automatic system, like that automated system. And it was just flying the planes into the fucking ground.
Holy shit.
Yeah, hell yeah. And then they had to like figure it out, recall the planes and like adjust them and make the repairs and stuff like that because they had legit malfunctions with the software and the hardware. Like it was crazy. That shit was just like, nah, bro, you going too high. And he's like, no, I'm not. And it's like, yeah, you are. And it was like, and shit was just like forcing him down. It was crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. It was fucking
You gotta
wild.
hit the autopilot button.
Yeah, man.
You don't take that shit off.
Nah, that shit is wild. And it wasn't just the autopilot. It was like some stabilization feature.
Yeah. You know they say racing's a rich man's game? Flying's a even richer man's game. I don't think it's as rich as yachting. Because yachts are fucking crazy expensive. I guess planes are expensive too.
Planes are expensive, but they don't require, I don't think, the same level of maintenance as like a yacht because
you need a whole crew, right?
And water is very corrosive, salt water. So you end up having to constantly like redo like the bottom of the boat and stuff like that. Make sure it's like sealed up, a lot of inspections and shit. And you need a hell of a lot of safety equipment, way more than a plane, because a plane, they're like, realistically, yes, please, you can use your seat cushion as a flotation device. Really, they're like, if we go down here, y'all all dead.
Well,
so
the reason why I say is because
put the oxygen on so you could just start like bugging out like from having too much oxygen. You just start to chill because you're just like,
at least you feel good before we fucking hit the side of this mountain in the middle of Pakistan. But the reason why I brought it up is because like it'd be nice to fucking, I'm sure it's nice to have a bunch of money and be able to fly a helicopter, like have your own helicopter.
Yeah, like Bill Burr.
Bill Burr got his own helicopter and he flies it?
He flies all the time. He
Doesn't
flies
John
to
Travolta
comedy
too?
shows. John Travolta flies planes.
Yeah.
He's a pilot.
How ballin' is that?
That's some balling shit, but besides balling, that takes balls. I don't want to fly a plane. I have absolutely zero desire to fly a fucking plane ever in my life.
A helicopter though?
Nope.
I would like to
Even
fly a
less
helicopter.
stable. You know how hard it is to fly a helicopter?
I'm not saying that I know how to fly a helicopter. I'm not saying I'd be good at it. I'm saying that if I had a wish, one of them would be able to fly helicopters.
See, if I had a wish, I would just want enough money to pay somebody that already knows how to fly me where I want to go.
Yeah, then I need that guy there all the time. And he's at that point, like, you know, he's a liability.
Is he though? You're not a liability flying your own?
Not when I've made a wish to fucking have the ability to fly it.
Oh, okay.
I got the same thing this guy got. Fuck,
Right.
I need him for. You know?
All right, shit. I'd rather have the money to pay the guy.
This isn't a one wish situation. I'm not saying I'd blow my one wish away on a fucking the ability to fucking fly a helicopter.
Blow your whole wish wad.
Yeah, I'm not gonna blow my wish wad on the ability to fly a helicopter. Absolutely not. No. If I got one wish, yeah, it's gonna be money, or
You know, you could learn how to fly, especially here. Like George said, why don't you learn how to fly? So learn how to fly a plane. I mean, there's a lot of places that will teach you around here.
yeah, no.
Not a lot of places. I'm talking out of my ass. Maybe a place or two.
Nah, that's a fucking. But like I said, that's a rich man's game. Like that shit ain't cheap.
Well, you're not gonna. I'm not saying you have to buy a plane.
Even to get
it's not
lessons and
expensive
shit,
to get lessons like that.
Yeah, no, it is.
Not anything that's unmanageable.
It's not going to be unmanageable. It's I've looked into it before. It's like it takes a lot of fucking flying.
I guarantee half of one of those arms, you could have got some flying lessons.
With half of one of my arms, I could have got like a couple lessons, 2 or 3 lessons.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's just where you want to spend your money.
Absolutely, you're absolutely right. It's the same thing like if you wanted to be a race car driver, right?
Yeah, true.
You know, that's life, right? That fucking is life. Anything
life.
is like that, though.
Yeah.
You know, what do you really want the new fucking PlayStation, even though the prices are going up in Australia? Don't know why. Console's been out for a fucking year and change.
Yeah.
And the fucking price is going up. Don't fucking buy it, people. If you buy it, they're going to keep doing it. But then you just save up your money and do it. Yeah,
That's
maybe.
what it depends on where you prioritize your money. I mean, every month I find the money to train jiu-jitsu. Like every month, this shit just, I'm just like, oh, here it is. I got it. It just... You know, you just find a way to do what you want to do.
Somebody told me their car note was like sub $200, and I'm like, can't even train jujitsu for that. Like, that's a pretty good fucking car payment.
Well, I have a car payment that's under that.
Yeah.
And wait a minute, that reminds me, I got to take another one on the chin because I'm an idiot.
What?
I was a little irritated because I wasn't getting any Jeep waves. I'm like, nobody's Jeep waving at me. I'm like, what is this? So I'm Jeep waving at everybody. I'm like, what the fuck? Bro, it took me literally hours of driving to realize I was in the Honda.
You were in a different car.
I was not in the Jeep.
You're not in a Jeep. That's why you're not getting the wave.
So people are not Jeep waving at me. Instead, they're like, do you know that weirdo? Because I don't. And he just waved at us.
For everybody who doesn't know, in America, the United States, they do this weird thing. If you drive a Jeep and somebody else drives a Jeep, you guys wave at each other and show each other your dicks as you drive by.
Facts.
I didn't know that was I think motorcyclists do that too, though. They wave at each other as they pass each other. I guess it's kind of cool. I guess I'm just hating because I'm not in the fucking club.
Yeah, you're not. Don't worry. You could next time you drive the Jeep when we're out and I'm drinking and you're not.
Yeah, I could wave at
You
people.
could Jeep wave at everybody you want. Of course you do. We'll
Damn.
work on it. We'll drill it. We'll work on the Jeep wave. So this way you know exactly what wave you want to pull out at what time.
Yeah, nah, damn, I appreciate that.
I got you,
I'm
bro.
gonna feel like a poser, but I'll do it. You know, that's like one of my boys, and you got to be a certain kind of person too, because not everybody that owns a Jeep could do it. One of my boys bought a Jeep, and he like explicitly would tell people that don't Jeep wave at me. I'm not like a Jeep guy. I just happened to this car just fell in my lap.
Sounds like he thinks he's too cool.
No, I'm just saying that he's not a Jeep guy. He's just a guy who owns a Jeep. That happens.
But I mean, if you don't return the Jeep wave, you're kind of a dick.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I've never been in that world.
Oh, I know. I know what it feels like when you Jeep wave and it doesn't get returned.
Yeah, it probably
Or it
feels
doesn't
terrible.
get reciprocated. You know, it's selfish and
drove-
it's hurtful.
I can feel you. I drove a Ford Escape. I know what that feels like to be helpless for a long time.
Yeah, I mean,
There was Jeeps passing me, and I'd be like, "Damn, I wish I could wave at these guys, but I'm not a Jeep. I'm a Ford Escape."
yeah. There's no escape wave.
Nope, not a single one.
I wish there was.
There's
I
an
wish there
Escape
was.
beep, but you only do it when you feel another Ford Escape broken down on the side of the road. You give them a quick beep beep.
Yeah, and you just let them know that was me last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, my Ford Escape was the biggest piece of shit ever. My parents got me that car when I started going to college, and I fucking ruined it. It was great when I got it, and I drove it directly into the fucking ground.
You did.
Yep.
I was a part of that.
You see Bad Bunny kissing his backup dancer, the dude?
What?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Did I just ruin your fucking vibe? Bad Bunny's out here kissing dudes. I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
He kissed his backup dancer?
Yeah, I watched it a couple times, and I wasn't aroused.
Were you testing yourself?
I didn't know before
trying
I
to see
got
what the
into
deal
it.
was?
He's Bad Bunny, so I didn't know what was going to happen when I watched it, and I was a little fearful. I was going to accept whatever came with it.
What Bad Bunny song were you listening to when you watched it when you ran it back?
He was just performing at the VMAs?
No, he had the same night as the VMAs. He had a concert. I think actually.
Oh, the same. Oh, okay.
You were listening to Perreo, weren't you?
Yeah, Yo Perreo Sola. No, I didn't. I don't even know what song he was performing, but it's just like everywhere. But you know what people don't tell you? That he kisses the other background dancer, the girl, first, and then he goes over and kisses the guy. So it's like a dance routine. Like he kisses this girl, and then he kisses the dude. And I guess like I don't really
man,
even give a fuck.
I would support it if it was honest and genuine. But at this point, I feel like a lot of this behavior is pandering.
He's no medio bisexual. He's not bisexual.
I don't know.
I thought he came out as like being like non-binary or some shit.
My mom would say un poquito raro, pero you know, but I don't really know. I had
Did you see the Yo Not Booty video?
nah.
In that video, he did like the card thing. You know, he like
Oh
You gotta
yeah, where
repeat what
you
he says. 'Cause they can't. Nobody can hear you.
That's all right. All right. So what video are you talking about?
the Yo Not Booty video.
Yo,
Okay.
not Goody.
No, I haven't seen it. So that's a new video he put out.
No. It's
It's-
song, but he did it before. Like he was doing like you kiss somebody, there's a card in between.
Yeah, when you do like the card thing, like the relay, it's like when you like when you have to like suck inward to keep the card on your face and then pass it to the next
He
person.
did it with a dude first, and then he kissed the chick. Like he dropped the card and kissed the chick, and I saw that, and I immediately like, "Brr," and I just kind of kept moving. So just kind of confirmed.
Yeah.
He doubled down.
When I watched it, I was like, yeah, I don't care about this. He didn't even really tongue him down or anything. It wasn't anything crazy.
So this was at the VMAs because Saif said it came out of nowhere. So that's where this happened?
I don't know. Twist says it was. Twist called me yesterday and told me it was live.
Or did it come out of nowhere that Berto was like, hey, so Bad Bunny's kissing guys?
Yeah, you know what? But it doesn't really concern me. Like, I'm not upset about it.
Oh, nah. I don't think anybody cares. I just think it's funny that so many people are coming out of the woodwork. Like, you see Demi Lovato is a woman again.
Oh, she's back on Team B?
Yeah, she came out like as she was like, they, them.
Uh-huh.
Those were her pronouns.
Yeah. Now
and then I think she was just like, you know what? I'm back to, what is it, she, her?
You think she's they, them when she's doing drugs, and when she's sober, she's Demi, or vice versa? She has a substance problem, right?
I don't know, but I know that they've OD'd a couple times. That's what I know. They
That's so funny. Yeah, I don't know. Damn, who we were talking about somebody else before Bad Bunny. Right after Bad Bunny, I was thinking about saying something about somebody else, and it totally escaped my mind. But yeah, Bad Bunny's out here kissing backup dancers. When J-Lo did it, he's not the first Puerto Rican to kiss a backup dancer. Remember J-Lo?
Yeah, she did a little more than kiss him.
That guy got a couple mil easy off of her.
What was his name? Chris Judd? I think that was his name. Chris Judd or something like that. Nah, they were together for a little minute.
Did they have kids together?
No. Are you kidding me? He probably never even hit.
Are you crazy?
Bro, he probably never even hit, man. You crazy? Are you crazy, bro? Imagine what you got to do.
I don't know. I think I think that was when she was like, going through her, you don't need to have money because I have money phase.
Nah, I don't know if she ever felt that way. Dude, somebody with that much ambition, I have no desire. Like, don't get me wrong.
You're crazy, dude. Backup dancers probably have a lot. You know how hard it is to do something for so many years and not be compensated appropriately for it? You got to have ambition.
Oh, I'm not talking about him. I'm saying that the ambition that J-Lo has, I want nothing to do with that crazy. You know what her schedule is? You know what her schedule is, bro? That shit is insane.
Yeah.
That shit is insane. First of all, she looks better at her age now. How old is she? How old is J-Lo right now?
Can we take a guess? Don't say it.
I say 52.
I was going to say 53.
53. Damn. 53 years old. God damn, J-Lo, 53 years old.
She's
And
a bad 53-year-old.
And Puerto Ricans age like shit.
Yeah, well, she's a
I
Bronx
ain't never
Puerto
had
Rican.
a single titi that looked like J-Lo.
She's a Bronx Puerto Rican. They're built different.
Not a single titi in my life ever
Yeah.
looked like J-Lo, bro.
Yeah.
Never. They look like Jello. Not J-Lo. I shouldn't say that.
That's
But
so
nah,
funny.
hell no. Never nobody looked like J-Lo, bro. There's a part of me is like, she ain't really Puerto Rican. I need to see the papers. I don't
She
believe
speaks
that
Spanish?
shit. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't
Well, she
think.
was with Mark Anthony, so she's Puerto Rican enough.
Yeah, she's Puerto Rican enough, man.
What
I'll
a
tell you
fucking combination, right? Of like fucking celebrities from the same place.
Yeah, bro.
What a fucking compilation.
Nah, but if you look at the people she dated, they all were in the space she was trying to get into prior to them. This is a theory I have. I've never seen this anywhere. I've never seen anybody talk about this. But if you look at J-Lo's dating, she always enters some kind of career path or makes a turn where she wants to go based on who she's dating. And I think that's her play. She's so hot and so desirable that she just grabs the top male in that area so she can bust the door open and do her thing. So you think about it, when she started dating Chris, the dancer, when she was really touring and going hard with the choreography and all that shit. She started dating Ben Affleck, dropped a whole bunch of good ass movies and started getting movie roles and a whole bunch of shit.
Put out enough.
She wanted to transition into hip hop. She got with Diddy. Started dropping all these hip hop records and shit like that. Jenny from the Block and all this. Or Ben Affleck, I think, might have been after that. But you see where I'm going.
Do you think
And also, then she wanted to cross over into the Latin market.
Mark Anthony?
She grabbed Mark Anthony.
It could be that, or it could be. And I'm not
She
discrediting.
even fucked with Drake a little bit.
Yeah, you're right. Drake, you see his new hairstyle? We'll get back
I
to
think that shit is kind of fire.
Hold on. Do you think we'll go back to Drake's hair in a second? But do you think that maybe like the dude she's with, like the people when she's with them, that because she is so hot, similar to your theory, that they're like, yo, let me put you on?
Oh yeah, but this is her idea.
Like she's the mastermind?
She just may not verbalize it to them.
Yeah, and she makes them think like it's their idea.
Bro, yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. And she's like, oh my God, thank you so much, Diddy, for putting me on. And then he's like, yo, I got you, girl. He turns around, she's like... She's like, oh no, I'm sorry.
I would have never thought about doing Jenny from the Block.
Yeah, that's a thing. Spaz, Saeed said J-Lo security coming for me. Yeah, yo, Spaz, don't be surprised. He says, so more movies coming soon. She's back with Ben Affleck. Watch, she's gonna be a professor in Good Will Hunting 2. Watch,
I was gonna say she's gonna be in the new Batman.
Watch, she's gonna be the ESL teacher in Good Will Hunting 2. Get ready.
That's so fucking
Get
funny.
ready, because J-Lo's about to drop it. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, she is super bad though. How old is the chick from Friends? Jennifer Anderson?
Aniston. Yes. She is, I want to say, might be a little older. She might be around 54.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to say, I want to say 46. I don't know why. How old is she?
55? 53.
They're the same age?
God damn, they both aging like wine.
Because she's older. I knew she was older, and she's still bad, too.
Yeah, she is bad. You know what movie I saw? The one with Adam Sandler in her. What movie is that? Where Jennifer Aniston and Adam Sandler, where
they're in a couple movies together.
The one I'm talking about is where
are they married?
Is it recent or is it older?
It's a little bit older.
Just go with it.
Just go with it. That's it. Where he's like pretending that they're dating, or whatever, or like they're dating other people or what. Well, how old? What year was that? 2011. All right, so that was fucking like 10, 11 years ago. So that makes sense. But I was gonna say that Jennifer Aniston looked crazy in that movie when that one girl was in a bikini and that was like supposed to be like the hot girl in the movie, and then Jennifer Aniston took off her top and was in a bikini and she looked just as good. And I was like, wait a minute here,
bro.
What
Have you ever seen The Breakup?
Yeah, I seen The Breakup, bro.
You remember the scene?
Vince Vaughn is the man, bro.
But the scene where she's leaving the bathroom, what year was that, guy?
Sandra Bullock, though.
Sandra Bullock is been.
But go ahead. What scene you talking about?
Hold on. She gets it. She leaves out the. This is gross. We shouldn't be objectifying women like this. But listen to this. She did this. She did this. Yeah.
Trust me right now. These women in their 50s would not mind this conversation.
Bro,
they're pursuing this conversation.
She leaves the bathroom and how dare you think that of them? She leaves the bathroom.
Are you kidding me? Couple of fucking, couple of high value males.
Couple of top G's.
Couple of high value males in their 30s. That's what I'm talking about.
But she leaves the bathroom with a towel and like he's like sitting on the couch playing like Madden, and before she gets into the room, while she's still in the hallway, like she drops a towel and just walks in ass naked into the bedroom.
And what do you see her from behind?
You see her from behind.
A lot of times those are body doubles.
Which the bitch had a bad body double.
Yeah, sometimes there's body doubles, but
why you gotta fuck that up for me? I cherish that scene for a long time.
I'm sorry, you can delete the clip now. You no longer need it.
I don't think that was a body double.
All right.
I don't think so. I'm pretty good at spotting body doubles. I'll have you know. Damn.
Oh, wait. Chris said she's going to play Catwoman. Who's going to play Catwoman?
J-Lo?
J-Lo?
Can you imagine?
Oh, my God. You're lying. You ain't talking about J-Lo. You must be talking about Jennifer Aniston.
They're both. I'd take either one.
I think he was referring to what you guys said about her getting back into movies.
Oh, he said it was a joke.
Oh, that would have been sweet.
Yeah. All right, man.
Damn. Well, now you know how I feel when you ruining my the last scene for me. Sandra Bullock. Yeah, Sandra Bullock's super hot too. The thing about Sandra Bullock is her consistency.
In terms of what?
Into the way she looks. Like she's consistently looked like that.
Well, I think it speaks volumes when you have a woman that allows herself to age with grace.
Yeah.
You end up with your Sandra Bullock. She may have a little Botox or something, but she's not screwing with her face.
Nothing too crazy.
No, you got J-Lo, you got Jennifer Aniston. They might be doing minor stuff, but they're not reconstructing their shit looking like, look at little Kim. She looks more like a feline every day. She looks like some crazy ass type of house cat.
She could play an evil villain in a movie.
Absolutely. She looks like that disappearing cat from Alice in Wonderland. You know, motherfucker that just
with the big
pop
smile.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, his teeth come first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why is she looking more like the dude from the Goonies every day?
Yo, more and more, I'm telling you.
Do you think that one day they just get to the point where, I know we talked about how ridiculous some people's plastic surgery is 1,000 times, but like when you think about it, like when do you think she still thinks she looks good?
No, she knows she looks horrible.
Like after how many nose jobs do you think Michael was like, all right, I should cut it out?
When he couldn't breathe anymore and he would just stop before bed, he would take his nose off and put it on the nightstand and he would lay down.
He had a fake nose, right?
No, I'm just kidding.
Wasn't that a rumor though?
I don't believe that was a real thing, but what happens is people always think they can make it look better. Trust me, human flesh is not the same as clay. You cannot just improve it. It's like a paper clip. You could bend the paper clip and you could bend it back and then make it a little better, and then the third time you break it. That's what happens with the human face with these women. And just people in general, because guys do that crazy shit too.
Yeah, the weird ones for me are the ones where they want to change themselves to look like other celebrities. Like the girls who want to look like Kim Kardashian. They got the Kim K package and shit. When it's like, Kim Kardashian don't look like Kim Kardashian, you know? What are you guys trying to do? But yeah. I don't know. That's like a weird thing. We were talking about that a few weeks ago when we were talking about the fact that, and it doesn't even feel like they're really doing it for men. Like it ain't for us because we're not asking for that shit. They're doing that shit to make this is for the envious bitches out there.
Yeah, it's definitely not. It's definitely not for us because I think men in general are not into that shit.
Nope.
It's for a lot of the things I think that are done by women is indirectly for the admiration of other women.
Yeah.
It's a strange thing, but
you gotta be careful with this one though. They took the top G out for saying things like this.
Nah, they didn't take the top G out for that. They took the top G out for the attention that he was garnering from young men, just telling them not to be lazy, fat, and subservient.
You know what I would
and they
ask?
don't like that shit.
You know what I would ask the guys who canceled the top G?
What
color is their fucking Bugatti?
You know what I'm saying?
What color is your fucking Bugatti?
What color is your Bugatti? Is right, bro. What color is your Bugatti? And what kind of cigars you smoking, bro?
That's funny. I don't know what time we're at, but I feel like we're over the hour.
We're right at the hour.
You see that? It's weird. It's like
you got some instincts, bro.
Yeah, well, the blood started rushing.
Oh, to where?
The hour. Right to the tip
is that what you call
hour.
it? The tip of the hour.
Yeah.
Yo, this guy is hot tonight. I'm telling you right now.
Call me butter because I'm on a roll.
Butter.
I used to have a teacher that used to say that corny shit with some fresh New Balances on.
Facts. And yeah, I think it is for attention, Saif. I think I agree with you. The reason why all that surgery happens, it's for attention, and most of the attention is not the attention that they want. So I don't get it.
It's interesting. Cosmetics in general, interesting. But I mean, I don't know. It's like even the makeup thing is an interesting thought when you really think about it. I appreciate like less makeup. If you got a lot of makeup on, then whatever, it is what it is. But it is like interesting, right? That like we've convinced ourselves that this is normal. And I'm sure that somebody can look back to 1,000 years ago when they were doing it. I know they were doing it in like China,
Egyptian times.
Egyptian times. They've been doing it forever. But it is pretty interesting that like we put like paint and shit on our faces to make us look different.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it. You know, as long as the makeup is being used to enhance what's already there. Now, if you put makeup on to make yourself look like a completely different person, then, you know, that's misleading. But then again, that's why you take women swimming on a first date.
Yeah, you take them to the fucking pool. But that's the thing, is that it starts off as like a little fucking cat eye and shit like that. And then next thing you know, it's 2022 and there's people on YouTube teaching you how to fucking take 15 pounds off the face with contouring.
But I'll tell you what, though. I'm not mad at a lot of the results that you see. I'm like, damn, she was kind of hurt before all that makeup. But I'm like, listen, if you're willing to do that every day, you got a shot.
It's not about, yeah.
If you're willing to wake up at 4:30 a.m. and bust that down every day.
Yeah. And it's not easy to do either. It's hard work.
Yo, it's fact.
It's hard work. And I'm not saying, it's just, I'm simply saying that it's interesting that we do this. And men don't do it at all. We barely get haircuts.
Bro, that's part of the reason that I was almost late. I wasn't really late.
Well, you most certainly
I got a
weren't on
haircut.
time. Did you get a haircut?
Yeah.
Nice. Good for you.
Yeah, man. I had to get a little cut, or get myself a cut.
Get a little trimming, lower the ears. But go ahead. You were just going to say something and I cut you off.
No. I think that's about it. I did want to actually touch on because we're in the process of trying to buy a house, right? Or we want to buy a house. We're not 100% trying. There's still things I still need to contact a realtor, all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
But we're
You're
looking,
exploring the option.
exactly. And so I have this tattoo appointment coming up. And so I told my girl, I was like, listen, I said I'm probably going to cancel my appointment because we're trying to pursue this house. I think it's just a better idea. And she was like, no, you're not. And I was like, what? And she was like, get the tattoo. You've been waiting for this long. She said, what are you going to do? We'll figure it out. We'll get the money. And I'm like, goddamn.
Yeah.
What you want tonight?
You got a rider.
Oh, what you trying to do? Oh, what you trying to do? Because goddamn it, I still got my appointment.
Yeah. And then what'd you watch? Indian Matchmaker that night?
Nah, bro. We actually we watched a little bit of you watched The Untold?
The Untold?
The Untold documentary series, like docuseries. Each episode is different about a real life event that was took place in something. A lot of it is sports. Like they have an Untold about the referee. You remember the NBA ref that was gambling on outcomes of games that he was refereeing? Remember that shit?
I do remember what you're talking about, but I have not seen the show. I have seen it on Netflix. It's on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
I've seen it on Netflix,
Bro.
but I've never clicked on it.
We just watched the one called The Girlfriend That Didn't Exist.
Bro, I did see that shit. I'm lying. All right, so real quick, a little preface for the people who haven't seen it. Spoiler alert, we're going to fucking tell you the entire thing. And it's not a spoiler alert because it's happened in real life. There was a gentleman from Hawaii, right?
Yes, he was from Hawaii, football player,
And-
high-end prospect.
Yes, his dad was an NFL player. His uncles were NFL players. He came from a family of just NFL players. He was big into NFL. One of them, anyways. So he ends up getting drafted over the case may be.
Manti Te'o.
Yeah. In his last year of college, he started talking to this girl the year before that. But he starts talking to this girl online. He has a long distance relationship with her, and at some point in the last season, his grandmother dies, and also this girl dies, and he has the season of his life. He has the best season ever. Before the draft, can you? Because you've probably seen this closer to more recently than I
Saw it
seen
yesterday.
Okay, so do you know what was it that made people start doubting the girlfriend?
What happened was, is this a spoiler alert? I guess.
Well, this really did
Spoiler
happen.
alert. Yeah, no, but I mean,
It is a spoiler
People don't
alert.
really know the details. So, spoiler alert: if you haven't watched this yet, it's The Untold of Manti Te'o.
It's in the trailer that this girl doesn't
Yeah.
exist.
So what happened was this football player, he was a big up and coming star in high school. He played great, whatever. He gets recruited to Notre Dame. He gets recruited by everybody. He ends up deciding to go to Notre Dame. So he goes to Notre Dame, which is in Indiana. For some reason, I thought it was in Michigan. I don't know why, but he goes there to play, and he ends up having an incredible run there. So he ends up meeting some girl online on Facebook. And they start talking a little bit or what have you, and they end up kind of garnering this long-distance relationship. Well, it turns out it was a former teammate of his in high school that was a gentleman that was catfishing him before catfishing was a thing. Yeah. So he ends up dating this girl online or whatever and playing football. He ends up having these tragedies in his life. His grandmother dies, and then on the same night, the guy that's pretending to be this girl that he's dating ends up saying that she dies in a car accident.
Because she wants to call it off with him and pull herself away.
I'm sorry,
from this.
doesn't die in a car accident, dies from leukemia after a car accident. So he ends up playing through all of this, having an incredible game, an incredible run as a football player, even though he's dealing with all this. But then a news article gets a tip that this may not be real. this girl. So they end up like exposing it, and then it like kind of ruins his, his college career and stuff. He still ends up playing well, but
he was at the it was at the end of the season, so he played well that season. But what happened was that this all broke out before the draft. So he was supposed to be like, draft in the first round.
Yeah.
He ended up being drafted very early in the second round. He still got picked up by an NFL team. But the thing that was crazy is that the media spun it on him as if he knew.
Which, in my opinion, not that I'm some kind of special, I don't have any special training or anything.
Yeah.
But from watching him and listening to him, I don't think he had anything to do with this. And mind you, they're interviewing the guy that did this to him. He's also in the movie. And I think this fool should be in prison. I'll be honest with you. I think he should be in jail.
You think they should lock him up?
I think he should be in prison. What he did to this dude and the shit he put him through and the emotional anguish and shit like that. Because if you think about it, when he was playing football, thinking that his grandmother and his girlfriend died, yeah, the girl wasn't real. But at the time, he was playing with those real emotions.
Yeah.
He was playing through that in reality, in his mind.
And as a result of this guy doing this, he literally lost millions of dollars. There's a significant difference from the guys who, in terms of compensation, from the guys who go in the first round and the guys who go in the second. Now, I'm sure they're all being compensated well, but the money's big for the first round draft picks.
Exactly. And you have, bigger prospects going forward in your career in general.
Yeah, and nobody wants to fucking pick up the guy who's got all this fucking drama behind him.
Yeah, and with the season that he had, he should have done great. I mean, he didn't win the Heisman or anything like that in college.
The fact that he was even a Heisman nominee is crazy.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like it was him or somebody else going to win it. And the other guy won it. I forgot who it was that year. But the fact that you're even in the conversation for a Heisman is like a big thing. Like that's something that somebody will tell you. That's like almost like having like an interim title. It's like you were the guy. Like, oh yeah, he was supposed to win the Heisman that year.
And what's crazy is the Heisman is across all positions. So it's not like the Heisman is like there's a Heisman for the best quarterback. There's a Heisman for the best receiver. Like the Heisman is for the best overall football player in college.
You get one of those shits.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? Charlie Ward won the Heisman Trophy in college. Remember, he's a point guard for the Knicks. He won the Heisman in college playing football. He was a quarterback, but he went to the NBA. But anyway, so it was just a crazy ass story. And if you watch it, it's called The Girlfriend That Never Existed. It's one of the untold specials.
Yeah. Now that we told you everything about it,
yeah, it's no longer untold. We told the whole shit.
we told the entire story. But you should watch it. It is good. It's a mind fuck. And to be completely honest with you, when you watch the trailer, they tell you everything we told you.
Yeah, and just to answer Saif in the chat, he said, "Is that a Young Player of the Year award?" Yeah, it's because he's in the UK. So in the United States, when there's in football, in D1 college football, there's the Heisman Trophy, which is the trophy that is given to or awarded to the best overall or who's perceived to be the best overall football player that season. Yeah. And ultimately, it's decided by sports writers at the end, like the rankings are in MMA and stuff like that. So sometimes people may not agree, but it's a big, like if you get a Heisman Trophy, you're going to the NFL.
Yeah.
Like, period.
Dude, Reggie Bush got the Heisman his year. Like a lot of everybody who's got it is like a big name. Like I'm sure if you went down the list of the last people to have the Heisman, it's yo, what up, Ray Figs? It's all like, all stars.
Yeah. And shout out Ray Figs. Shout out Tall Tree, because I went there the other day, Ray, and I got the most fire bouquet of flowers for my mother for her birthday.
If you guys are on Long Island and you're looking for a beautiful arrangement of flowers, go to Tall Tree Flowers in Patchogue, Long Island. What street is that?
It's on 112.
On 112. Tell them that the Masters and None send you.
On Route 112. Bro, that shit was so fire. So fire. Like, I can't even tell you. Like, my mom's breath was taken away. We took her to brunch and she was like, ay, mi madre, esa flores. I said, they're for you, Mom. My sister was like, don't you tell me you was getting this bouquet. She was like, you're making me look bad. I was like, nah, I'm out here flexing.
With that exotic shit.
Bro, with that exotic shit.
Justin came through with that shit that didn't even in season.
Bro, Papa Ray was behind the counter.
Yeah?
He sent some girl out that was a goddamn artiste. She came out, selected everything. She said, what do you want? I said, just crush it.
Yeah.
I said, just give me something pretty. She said, something light, something lively. I said, all that.
Yeah.
She was like, I got it. Just
hooked it up.
picked some crazy shit. I'm telling you right now, some crazy shit. I was like, yo, I might come here again for myself. I need a flower arrangement for the living room. You know,
Sultry Flowers in Patchogue. Check them out.
Facts, man.
What's let's see.
These are all Heisman Trophy winners. Look at that. Is that Spaz? Those are all Heisman Trophy winners, right?
Yeah, Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, that's crazy shit, bro. That is crazy, bro. See, you win a Heisman, bro. That's resume staple for life, dude.
Yeah. Didn't Reggie Bush get his shit taken away because they found out he was taking money from like Nike or some shit like that?
Yeah, some bullshit, which he should be allowed to take money.
College fucking sports. I don't know if it's like this in the UK, but college sports in America is the biggest fucking crime. That shit's mafia shit.
Well, you
bro.
know it's changing.
Now it's changing.
They're about to start paying college athletes and
These
shit.
dudes are just not getting paid, putting their fucking lives on the line. If you get hurt in college, you don't get dick.
Nah, bro. What you should get is profit share.
Yeah.
That's what I think that you should get as a college player. Like, okay, you don't have to pay me a salary, but on the profit that you make off of my jersey, I get a 25%
Off
return.
my likeness, yeah.
You know, off my likeness, off the games, off the streaming, off the ad revenue. You need to give a percentage of that to the players.
Yeah.
You know, because that shit is crazy to me. That you could just have this. I mean, you got fucking multi-million-dollar stadiums on your campus. How'd you build that?
Bro, they're selling
bro.
fucking jerseys with these guys' names on it. That's it, bro. We're over the hour.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it right here. Roberto's grabbing, he's clutching that mic stand with all his might. So I think we're ready to go.
Because I could talk about.
I think we're ready to go. Got the double hand.
I could fucking
you
baseball
do
grip.
this? You do this?
Yeah, I put left hand on top though.
I see you out here.
Yeah. It's got a fucking sensitive. It's not strong. The grip.
All right, so we're there, and we appreciate the sub. Whoever subbed, we appreciate you. So just if you're still in the chat, please give us a like the video, share the video with at least one person. That always helps us out. And you know the chat is big, man. The chat always helps our algorithm, helps our exposure, and we're going to adjust the podcast name. Where could you check us out, Berto, for audio versions?
Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, fucking Jabroni Lane Podcasts, all the fucking SmackDown podcasts, every podcast platform that exists. And if I'm not on there, you call me and I'll put us on. We're soon to be on Rumble.
That's right. Yeah, we're looking into Rumble, man. So you guys are going to have to check us out on Rumble. We'll let you guys know if that, once we make the move on that and we start going this way on Rumble, because, the censorship is a little wild on a lot of different platforms. So we're trying to make sure that we stay relevant, stay live. We've already had episodes taken down on both YouTube and Spotify. So
we're going to be, if we do a Rumble one, it's going to be nude. So fucking
get
stay
ready.
tuned.
Right, get ready, bro. The Red Hot Chili Peppers.
That's it. Message in on episode 118.
That's it. We're out. Appreciate you guys.
Oye, te hablo desde la prisión, Wilson Manyoma.